was a quick walk around our 2007 Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Now I'm going to give you a bit of a closer look at some of the little imperfections and how this car truly looks in person. So we'll start up at the front. Start with the driver's side wheel here. So we have a couple marks around the outside. Not immediately obvious just because of the dark color of the wheels, but I wanted to show those to you. While we move around the front of the car, I just want to point out that some of the panels up front are covered with a paint protection film, and that will be why the paint meter readings for the hood and this part of the A-pillar will be quite high, because that is our meter accounting for the additional thickness of the film. Our paint meters can't read this panel here and the one on the other side, but the paint protection film has done a nice job to make this car look great. So looks like we have this little mark here. Can't really feel that, so it might be underneath the film, but you can see that there. We move around to the front, which we don't expect to find much because that paint protection film has held up nicely in doing its job over time, because that is something that I can just scratch right off there, so nothing to be concerned about there. And otherwise, not a whole lot to point out on the lower half of the bumper here, because that just wipes right off. This, I can feel a little bump in the film, so that is something that is underneath, but otherwise it doesn't look like there's much damage to show you there. So we'll move over to the other wheel here, and it has a little bit more curbing there. Take a look. We also have, you can see the outline of the paint protection film there. Some marks here that don't really look like damage. It almost looks like just bug splatter, but not much to report on that front. Some stuff I can just wipe off. We'll get back to this rear wheel, and not much. There's a little bit of curbing on that outer part of the wheel there. So get to the rear now, and there is, you can see that little crack there and here. It was something that I noticed a little. You can see right there how the light hits it. There's a little bump, and then the same thing there. If you can see the light hit it, maybe you can't, but that area there's a little bump. You can see the reflection, how the light changes a little bit, but hard to see, but want to point it out anyway because I was able to see that. I have a little family of scratches right up here, very light, can't even feel that. Check out this wheel. This wheel looks to be better than the other ones. That mark here, it's not really, damn, it almost feels like something I should scrape off with my fingernail, but otherwise we'll move on. We have this lower rocker piece here, has a film installed because it is a pretty common area to collect rock chips, and you can see this area, there's a little bit of peppering, but this spot has protected the paint underneath. There's a little mark. Actually, I guess I can get that off with my finger, but yeah, so this area, as is prone to do, has been peppered by rocks a little bit. And then we have, of course, paint protection film on the driver's side mirror as well. A couple marks, but nothing very significant. And the interior is a nice deep red. So we have a little bit of creasing here in the leather, pretty standard. And then a little bit of wear on the side bolster here. I'll actually get inside the car, show you the headliner. It's very good shape. It's nice and tight, no sagging, no ripping, anything like that. So that is very nice. And as you can see right there, there's a little chip on the windshield. I'll show you that from the outside. So you can see that chip there just above where the driver would be looking out. Take a look at the dash through the windshield. Driver's side, very nice. Passenger side, it looks like we have a little bit of some of the fabric coming up, but from the inside, probably wouldn't notice too much. And overall, that is our 2007 Aston Martin V8 Vantage.